Hello and welcome everyone, Lionheart here with part 4 of the Prussia Let's Play for Napoleon Total War with Darthmod. We continue where we left things off last time. The French juggernaut has awoken and moved to strike us with the Dutch moving in and taking Cleves from us. So we must now try and oust them from Hannover and establish a new front line. Oldenburg now among our enemies as well. The electorate of Hesse-Kassel has stayed out of it for now, and I actually will see if there's perhaps an alliance that we can come to. Good, good. And now I know that they will not betray me. And so that shores up a block between myself and Württemberg to the south. Is Munich to contend with. Some of you suggested moving in and taking these guys as protectorates. I'd actually prefer to go for total conquest myself. I know taking them and making them protectorates will enable me to keep on pushing, but at the same time I'd like to gain more ground to gather more manpower to keep on pushing. That's the way I'd like to do it, and I think it'll be more of a challenge that way rather than letting my protectorates do the fighting for me. We shall see, though. If we need to make a protectorate to create a front line, we may well need to do so. Britain, if you could do something, that would be grand. That would be grand. Anyway, we are going to move in on this French army led by Jean-Baptiste Bernadotte and push him back. Our college has been ruined. Some of you are saying as well, don't build your college there with like the lowest public order because clamour for reform, it will affect it. I think we can deal with it though. I think we can sort it out. Our income is fine for now, so I'm actually going to throw in 2 more muskets, and I'm going to start getting some Jaegers in here. We'll start building up another army to control this region. So I have my 2 armies ready to move in here. And we just have to leapfrog with the 2 armies to basically stop this triggering a battle. Right, you guys now siege, and that's fine, because we don't want to move in on the siege first. We want to cut off these reinforcements, so we're going to continue the siege, and with this army, we're going to see this force off. And they have withdrawn. Now we can fight this battle. We can assault them and try and take them out. Lots of fusiliers aligned, but my forces are better. 35 accuracy, 36 on the Black Brunswickers. It's going well. A reminder that if you have unit names, leave them on part 3 and part 3 alone, because that'll be the only episode that I look for name sessions. So go back to part 3. Also, obviously, early hour special part 5. I think we've hit 2,000 likes on parts 2 now, and part 3 is only a good 300 likes away. So this episode and the previous ones, if they can hit 2,000 likes each, then part 5, next episode, which will be out on Wednesday, will be an early hour special. If not, you'll still get your episode. It'll be a regular sort of 30, 35 odd minute video, and the armies will have the unit names from part 3. But yes, if you'd like to see 30 minutes of extra content on part 5, early hour special, then feel free to leave a like. 2,000 likes on parts 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you guys know the drill. Anyway, we're going to fight that battle in a minute, but first of all, I want to push these guys back. And I'm actually thinking I might do it with this army, because then von Blücher is free to keep on moving. So I'm actually going to enlist a general here, riding master and a drill master, or a Prussian, is it a, would you pronounce it Junker or Junker? A Junker? Don't know. I'm going to go for Drill Master, though, with Ludwig. So we'll plop Ludwig in, and then he will march out with Berlin's own infantry force. And actually, that's a lot closer than I would like it to be. So I think we might have to fight this one a little scrap to begin with. In we go. We might end up having to fight quite a few of the smaller engagements. Then we will move that large force. Also, yeah, I agree with you guys that sort of said fighting in that city. Obviously, we were never going to win anyway, but fighting that city really didn't help the situation. So if we have a battle where we're defending in a city, I'll probably spread out and form up around the city rather than forming up within it like we did in that last one. Right, so there is a fording point over on the right, and there is a bridge on the left. So we will divide our forces. With the majority of my force, Swiss infantry, and my general marching across the bridge. Let's get them into some nice looking columns here. Just because it looks cooler. There we go. Obviously, it's very wide columns, especially at the front, but it will allow us to maneuver. So, no defenses. We are going to advance, and then my grenadiers, it will have them over here, and we'll run them to get across that fording point as quickly as possible, try and flank the enemy. Where is it? It is there, so you want to form up here. Give them into column as well. Well, no, I won't bother placing them because it will just disrupt them. We start battle. Their forces have deployed in the middle. They're just going to run forward like so. I think actually I will walk with my forces and we'll 6 times speed it. The enemy isn't going to attack. They're not advancing. They're just holding where they are. 81st Regiment, 74th, 69th, 22nd Regiment of Militia, 38th Light Horse, their general staff, and they have left a 32nd Light Horse French Hussards by the river, which are mounted gunners by the looks of things. There was some smoke, or maybe it's just the dirt, so maybe they're not. No, they're just melee cav. Form square. Let the other 2 units retreat. What a wonderful square. Some of them have made it in. They will not hold well at the front. Don't want my men to fire because that will obliterate my own unit at the square. So we're going to move this unit round to the flank. Round to the flank. Turn on fire at will again. Something really satisfying about square formation in Napoleon Total War. They got it really wrong in Empire. It was really ineffective. But in Napoleon, oh boy, did they get it just right. I'm actually going to let these guys just fire in line, I think. Quick, 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 quick. At will, man. And that's a slaughter. Yeah. They will not come back from this one. Alright, reform your line. They have shattered. They are gone. Right. Grenadiers. March across the ford. Meanwhile, Swiss infantry across the bridge. Ludwig, general, is already on the other side. Ready for battle. Let's form up, men. Let's form up. Get into battle lines. You're going to have to run this ground, though. Prepare to advance with the grenadiers swinging in from the right. Lock them off from the town. Across the ford we go. Good. Good, good, good. And we will move with more forces aiming on that left flank so we can flank round and put more pressure there. We can let everyone get into position, recover a little bit. Right, now you guys are here. I need you lot to move up and secure this flank. I'll get you walking for now, because otherwise you're going to be pretty tuckered out. So forward you go. I have a feeling there'll be quite a few episodes where it will just be battles, very little campaign map action to do. But at the moment there's not a huge amount to do. We've sort of set our infrastructure up pretty well in our cities. All that is left is to wage bloody war. Right, march forward for now. We'll get you to run the last sort of, I guess, 100 meters or so. There's just something really satisfying about watching hundreds and thousands of men just marching in line. Beautiful. And you're going to have to stop there because you're way too eager. Okay, I'm going to run with the Grenadiers now. They can take it. I want them to draw the enemy's attention before my line infantry. And they are covered by this ridge that we are marching up. This unit is going to start its flank straight away. Okay. Run, men, run. Grenadiers are running. I need them running closer. Now with the rest of the line. Ah, I missed the cavalry charge. I knew that would happen.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack.
That was awful. Grenadiers took a pounding. Square, guys, square. That was bad. Forces are moving forward. The chasseurs fell, which is why I didn't expect them to charge. GG AI, GG. Lost many grenadiers their lives there. My squares now trap them in between the two of us. Rally! Whoa, they've just charged in. Mavericks. Didn't even see that. It's just gone barreled on in. Okay. Even things up over here. Let's get the general behind. Keep morale high. So squares. Hold the line. Just militia. Grenadiers march closer. Check that square. should be a volley. The men are ready and reloaded. Pulling back, the general's going in. Let's throw up another rally over here shortly. Oh, and the cavalry has fatally decided to charge on in against the square. Will be on their undoing. Oh, and they've broken us in the middle. That is not good. I have 3 units bearing down my Swiss infantry. And charging these guys is not working, so let's just reform over here. Bring this line over like so. These guys have decided to charge as well. Leave them to this unit. Ready yourselves, men. These men are steadied. Into my general's range. God, these guys just proper running out there. Drawing me away. This would be the time where I wish I'd kind of still had grenades on grenadiers. But it's all good. These guys are going to get some sick veterancy here. Come on, slaughter them. Poor unit that's bravely holding on. That general's bodyguard's not going to last. So the execution squad right now. There's the general. Bring him down. Pull that infantry back if we can. I think that one's decided it's getting out of there. It's not sticking around, but we now have execution squad in the center. I have actually formed square because my general's so close by. And they are being attacked on all sides, so I guess it makes sense. That unit is broken. Slaughtered. Yes, this unit here decide to withdraw. Let's march upon them. God, that one unit is properly wrecked. Fast forward while we deal with them. Move the general forward. No, they've routed off the battle map. End the battle. A heroic victory. Oh dear. Well. That was a bit awful with that cavalry charge. Thankfully, the Grenadiers managed to hold, taking the Chasseurs of Cheval charge head on. And they did manage to get plenty of kills, which is good. Not many of them remaining. They will withdraw. We will advance to finish them off. Boom. Right, we will now withdraw back to Berlin with this force. Didn't lose a whole unit anyway. These guys managed to survive, which is good. They gained some veterancy out of it. Right. On Blucher, you will advance, sir. Move to Hanover. Because I've got 3 armies going this way, so I'm kind of confident I can hold on to it and claim it. I do need to know what's going on down here, though. So I do need to pull an agent that way. I need to know what's going on at Munich. I've got a view here, so I can see if there's more enemies coming towards us. I need to look at what's going on at Munich. If we can push to Munich, sure. Sure. But we will need more armies to do so. We have the income to do so. So if we need to, we will push to that. We'll upgrade barracks. Can't get mass mobilization yet. We're needing to repair both of our colleges right now. Oh, and one of you guys was saying that you thought... Oh yeah, civic technology, so need to look at these to make sure... Civic or civil? Civil technologies. I need to look at who I've got where. Oh, they're all towards civil. Actually, yeah, none of them benefit from military, so they're all good at getting these done pretty quickly. So we'll leave them all there, and we'll get the other college going for military bits and pieces, or even industry, perhaps. You pull back there. Well done, Ludwig. Right, other than that, how's our infrastructure in terms of infantry? We're going for another unit of Swiss Grenadiers. We need some cavalry, that's what we do need. So let's throw in some hussars, and we'll go for some, yeah, horse artillery, they're more accurate. Put that in there to give them a stronger force. We're building up this army as well, that's all good. Research more bits over here. Other than that, that is looking fine. Right, let's go in for this battle. I know the French troops are going to be strong, but we do outnumber them. We do have 2 armies. I will save in case there is a crash, though. Right. Let's watch out for cavalry charges this time, Lionheart. In we go. Okay, here we are, the battle for Hanover. Oh, and it's a afternoon sun. These look quite atmospheric. Right, so the French have a double line formation. They'll probably keep on moving around, though. So, let's form my guys up. I'm obviously going to have to advance them, so I'm not going to bother with placing... defenses or anything like that. Drag these guys to the center, and then... Oh, no, I missed a unit. I was thinking that line doesn't seem long enough for all the men that I should have. There we go, that's better. We do have the 2 kind of elite sharpshooter units as well, and I'm going to place them on my left flank. Like black Brunswickers over there. Won't bother with mines as much as we'd like them. Yeah, you guys can infantry screen my guys over here. Make sure you're supported, so no cavalry charges in you. I want to avoid a repeat of those grenadiers getting munched. And I'm going to place my general in these trees. I know he can't hide, but it's cover, isn't it? So... Right, artillery. Yeah, actually, we put you up on the hill on this side. That's good. And artillery over here. We'll pop you sort of here. Right, we've got 2 hussars and a lancer. Okay, I'm going to take the 2 hussars and place you guys in the trees. You'll be hidden. Lancers, you guys hide in these trees, and we'll move you from tree to tree. Artillery, I will group you together, although you won't be together as such. Right, start deployment. And before we do anything else, just get my... artillery to start moving forward, because otherwise it's going to take forever. And then we want to move forward with the infantry. See if we can push all the way to here. That's with just the main line. It's looking pretty good. Alright, black Brunswickers. Let's cut them off from the city. We can, or so we're going to cut through the city with our formation. Do that. It's going to have everybody walking for now. A couple of them are running on the flanks, but they'll soon adjust to walking. At least they should do. Right, general. There is a patch of trees back here. There's not good terrain for my line to be. We're going to have to move them slightly further forward. You guys to here. Lancers to support. Put you guys here, and we'll now move those skirmishers forward. But the infantry now should be nicely in front of them, so they should be supported well. And my hussars, they can go in the trees behind the black Brunswickers. Right, we're now going to whack on fast forward, because we do have the larger deployment zones option enabled in the Darthmod launcher, so that's why we get these much larger maps as well to deal with larger armies because of all the extra troops and what have you. They're also for when you want to use 40 unit saves and things like that. Yeah, they've got a couple of the troops in the town itself. Chasseurs de Cheval, so yes, I must be careful and wary of those. The AI has shown that it's not unwilling to launch them into my own force. In fact, I feel like I've gone a little bit too far forward with these guys. Let's deploy this lot to here. It's a bit keen, otherwise going as far forward as we have. And sharpshooters, we'll pop you here actually. I'm going to pop you right on the flank. And yeah, artillery actually, there is a kind of nice position. Well, sort of around here really. Likewise, a little bit of hill here, so we'll go there with the other unit. I'm going to hit play now, but just in case there's any sudden attacks, we need to be ready to move. We'll move the infantry over in a minute. Make space. Them to all shuffle along a bit. Infantry are deployed. Good. Surprised that they didn't use their artillery. They would shell me the whole way. They've actually just redeployed it there. Otherwise I was going to fire at that. Oh, and thanks for you guys reminding me that it's better to fire at the ground rather than at individual units as such. Need to be a bit more accurate that way. Right, cavalry. Going to pop my lancers here. They will be in view of the enemy, but we want for now. General, move up to here. These guys, it's an easy fix for where that artillery is going. Just grab from the side and stretch. These guys, it's a little bit more shuffle. Got any room in the middle? We do actually. We do have a bit of wiggle space. There we go, which gives just enough room for that cannon to get in there. Effect. I'm watching you, Chasseurs de Cheval. In fact, I'm watching you so much. I'm going to do this. And, oh, we do not want those that light infantry there. Pop the light infantry in the trees, actually, and we might even get them to place stakes, trying to lure that cavalry in. Just because they might be tempted here, let's place stakes. Then you guys are defended from cavalry charges. Artillery is moving in here. Ah, we have got a little bit to shuffle here. Okay, that's fine. Just shuffle them in on their own side a bit. Right, the enemy force is moving in. Have they got anyone in the town? They've got cavalry. Because these three units are not going to be utilised that well if we don't move them round. I'm going to bring you two round and then send you two. Yes, about like that for now. Going to get you running. Got my hussars, which we're going to swing around to the flanks, see if we can go off those chasseurs as well. They're going to go for my artillery, so unlimber. Get that canister shot going. Okay, you guys need to run now. Chasseurs de Cheval are looking interested over here. Oh, yes. I'm letting them fire at will. No need to target. No need to target with that. That's glorious. And what about here? Oh, no. They've sort of fired off a warning shot. Get the stakes out with you guys as well. A bit dark, isn't it? It's quite atmospheric, though. Sweeping battlefields. Cannon, prepare to fire. Let's see how many of them go down this time. It's just the shame it goes at that one point. Let's aim. Will that give an attack order? Ground attack order? I think so. Hope so. Find out shortly. Ah, I thought that would happen. It's fine. The cavalry's been stuck by the city there. I meant to pop you guys into square. But it's all good. Not a repeat of before, thankfully. Because they've been stuck. They've been caught up by that street. So we're just going to withdraw, whack him into square. And that can't happen again. Let's swing these guys around, though. Might open them up to an attack. In you go, hussars. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's... Oh, glorious death. Glorious death. Hit them from both sides. Out of square. You guys don't need to be there anymore. You guys move up in and secure the town. Artillery. Oh, we've shredded them. Absolutely shredded. Can we get some shots over there? We'll see what they want to fire next, to be perfectly honest. Right, cannons over here. I just want to... Can I shuffle you guys a bit, please? You guys are constantly harassing that cavalry. Being that effective. Alright. We do kind of need to swing around on this flank, actually. Answers in you go. Okay, you can unlimber now, guys. Yeah, I was going to pull you guys around to about there. I think we are. Yeah, we are. Oh, and it's just annihilating through them. Plus they're being hit by all the Brunswickers. Annihilated their cavalry with my own. Let's pop out the other side of the city as the Brunswickers secure the settlement. Oh, good job I missed that fence. They're surely, I can say the Lancers surely been spotted. Pull them back. Oh, yes, right. Square formation to provide support. Good, good. Can't run back too far because of those stakes. Square on the flank, doing a good job. Leave the cannon firing there. God, they're all just bunched up in the middle. If we push forward, we should absolutely smash them. Have broken them over here. So let's switch you cannon. Oh, you can probably start trying to clip these guys, but let's get them to fire there. Just in front. Oh, shot. Oh, yes. They're all bunching up in the middle. Form another square. It's met by stakes. And the confusion and the smoke.
Sir, our general is under attack.
Annihilated. That was glorious. I have many hours of time for that. Reform your lines, men. Cavalry. Ooh, careful of those stakes. Back into the trees. Taking pot shots at my general, are they? Artillery. In fact, it's now. Oh yes! Glorious canister. Alright, Brunswickers. Your new line assignment is here. We'll hold the flank. I'm actually just going to target those Fusiliers. Actually, no. Just, can I get them to do... That's a ground attack, isn't it? When you press a different button. I think I'm doing a ground attack. But we should advance in on this flank as well. Ooh, they have done a fair bit of damage to these guys here. Forward you go, man. May have to halt that line advance in a minute. Oh, yes! Oh, canister shot in their face as they went into clash with us. Oh no, the line's getting there in time. Yeah, they can hold then. Okay. Pull up on the flanks, men. Where the big melee is occurring. You guys flank on round. Get the other artillery piece to not fire at will anymore. Fire over there. Cavalry is descending upon the chasseurs de cheval. General's also there. Absolute chaos. What merry chaos it is. Right, I'm just going to set them to fire at will now, that artillery piece. That's all it needs to do. Just launch canister round after canister round into my enemies. Sharpshooters on the flank. Lancers. There we go. Enemy Lancer group. Oh, you guys are saying as well, try and tell your cavalry to run. Give them a move order and then give an attack order at the last minute. Seems to work a bit better. Maybe that was just against infantry, stop them forming squares, but that was a nice Lancer charge. Just the cavalry is moving slightly forward, but don't need to form square, they're just getting shredded. God, this corner of death here. It's beautiful. Those smoke effects. I know it does mask up a lot of the battlefield, but this is Napoleonic warfare. So chase that general down. Right, advance line infantry. Now. Quite literally be on top of them when you finish. Turn on those Chasseurs de Cheval Lancers, you can deal with them. There's the general, I think he can drop a rally. That's it. Killing them as we go. Ooh. Where's that artillery piece? You can limber up now. No more fire required from you. Beautiful. Ah, they have thrown their cavalry in against my poor old skirmishers. No, but they've broken. Good. Skirmishers do take a bit of a beating there. It's all good. It's all good. Got 'em, boys. Which I can't really charge into the rear of these guys that easily because they've placed their stakes quite nicely. And bring the Brunswickers round. Oh, it's that field of death, that killing zone we created. Gorgeous. The artillery you can unlimber. There is a target. That was going to be that artillery crew, but they've gone. All their forces gone. We don't need to bother chasing them down because they were in a settlement. There we go. What a victory. Utter annihilation for the enemy. A heroic victory.
Wir sind mächtig und unbesiegt.
So, we lost 1,000, but we had 9,500. We obviously didn't get any of our reinforcements coming on in, but that was fine. Didn't need them. Absolutely slaughtered the enemy. Friendly fire is still there. There's still a factor. That artillery with the cannon shot. 1,185 kills. That is disgusting. The Black Brunswickers, they got 476. How does that not result in some veterancy? I mean, these guys, they went straight up to, what, tier 6 veterancy? Nice one, cannon crew. And I can see the merit of creating protectorates. I really can. But I do want to claim territory as I go forward and defend it myself. So I'd rather hold Hanover myself. So I'm going to peacefully occupy. Plus, I don't want them to have to take the land off them later on. I want to control all the land myself. Capture and hold 20 regions. But do you need to hold Hanover? I don't know if that would count with protectorates. It probably would, but I'd like to conquer it all myself. Paint the map my colour. So I'm actually... See, now, this could be a bit of a trap. If we chase after them, Oldenburg can push on in, and they do have 2 full-stack armies ready to go. The Dutch are not far behind now, and they can actually push on Hanover. So we probably should wait for von Blücher to make his way up, and then from Hanover... Because there is that bridge there. Perhaps if we stationed an army there, we'd have bridge battles. Well, crossing ford battles as such. We can go from there. So that is being replenished. Infrastructure, let's give them roads. What do we got here? Okay, definitely want to give you a market. In fact, we've run out of money, but if I go back to our recruitment and cancel... 1 unit of musketeers, then we can go for the supply post to increase our replenishment on our front line. So, that is where we're going to wrap things up for now. I hope you've enjoyed. A reminder, 2,000 likes on parts 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the next episode to be an early hour special. If not, there'll be an hour special at part 10 regardless, and of course you'll still get part 5 anyway on Wednesday. But you guys know what to do. If you want more content, extra long episode, you guys know the drill. Until the next one, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Take pride on the Legion. Check out my affiliates and sponsors. XMG, Green Man Gaming, Overclockers UK, and MSI. Oh, and again, unit name suggestions. Part 3, go, 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 because I'll be implementing them into these 3 armies fully for the start of Part 5. Till next time, ciao for now.